Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am T-shirt Mama, aka Katrina. Today I am rocking a Mickey Mouse shirt. He's running and laughing. I think you guys can see. And I am going to make hummus today. Sorry, my dog is like on my feet. I am going to make hummus. I've never made hummus before. Nick and I eat a lot of it, so I figured I should learn how to make it. Just because there's a lot of stuff in packaged items like that, and I was looking at it, and there was a lot of sugar in the kind that we like to buy, and a lot of salt, so I'm just going to try and do one that has minimal ingredients. If you have a good hummus recipe, please let me know. Because I have never made it before, so I am literally just going off the internet. I found a recipe and I scribbled it down really quickly. So it says that I just need 2 cans of chickpeas, so I have them. Some garlic, lemon juice, liquid aminos. It says a 1/4 cup of water, but every comment, well, not every comment, okay, I'm back. Sorry guys, real life. Don't really know what happened there. My dogs just decided it was time to yell. Anyway, I'm not sure the last thing I said. I think I was talking about liquid aminos and lemon juice. The recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of water, but a lot of the comments were saying to use the liquid from the garbanzo beans in it, which I guess is fine, but I was trying to get away from like the salt aspect, so I'm not sure if I'm going to drain it or what I'm going to do, just because there's obviously a lot of salt in cans because that's like the preservative, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with that aspect. I might do like 1 can of it to get the salt flavor, or maybe I will just rinse both, dump them both in, and do the way the recipe calls. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do about that. I'm gonna think about it for another minute. And then it just said cumin for flavoring or seasoning, so I have some cumin, but I also thought cumin and paprika would go well, kind of like a smoky flavor. I might add like a little bit of pepper, but I think between the lemon, the liquid aminos, the garlic, the cumin, and the paprika, it should be pretty tasty. So it was a really easy recipe. It just said to grab your food processor. I'm gonna lower you guys down, so you're just gonna hear my voice. You're not gonna see my face talking anymore, so you guys can see what's happening. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. So it just said to throw everything in your food processor. Oh, you can even see a little bit of me. How fancy is that? Guess I'm shorter than I thought I was. Throw everything in your food processor and just pulse it until it's smooth. So, really easy recipe. I've never even used my food processor, so there's a lot of learning today. I've never made hummus, never used my food processor. So, yeah, let's try this. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to go with this liquid and not add any salt on its own. So, we'll try that this time, and then maybe the next time I'll try it the way the recipe's actually written. So, then so a teaspoon measure, I need it said 3 cloves of garlic, which I think is 3 teaspoons, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Can always add more if I want to, so they're gonna be a little on the heaping side. So garlic. Liquid aminos. And this is 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. And then it said the juice of 1 lemon, so I'm just gonna kind of squish it in. I don't really know because I buy like the just lemon juice. So looks good to me. Again, never made this recipe before, so I don't know if it actually looks good. Some paprika, which was something I thought would taste good with it. And it's saying for the seasoning 2 teaspoons, so. It's a little on the thin side, so I'm gonna leave it like this. Put this in the fridge. Have Nick try it when he gets home. Like, we'll both try it when it gets blah 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 blah. When Nick gets home, I will have us both try it. It's still a little on the thin side, so I'm gonna pop this whole thing just directly into the refrigerator. If he thinks it's still too thin, I have more garbanzo beans, chickpeas, whatever you want to call them, and I will drain that and add those in here, maybe even just like half a can, and I'll use the chickpeas for something else later in the week if I don't use the whole can. Okay, sometime later, Nicholas is home, so we're gonna try it.
Nicholas.
I tried it already, so what do you think?
Definitely a little thin for hummus, just a little bit, but we're getting there.
Yeah, well, I already said that, so.
Ah, okay. I definitely think it still needs a few more seasonings.
Okay, so.
It's on its way, but a little more like salt and pepper, that kind of deal, some garlic.
Come down here. God, he's like 9 feet taller than I am, and I'm like on my tippy toes trying to do this.
I'm like hunched over.
Well,
like a hunchback.
Don't be so tall, Ben.
I can't.
Okay.
It's impossible.
So we're gonna add some chili powder, some chili lime seasoning.
Yes.
Garlic, and then we're gonna drain a 1/3 can of the garbanzo beans to try and work on the thinness. You just can't be in this at all.
No,
so,
I can't.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to you guys. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's okay, but Trader Joe's makes a really good chili lime seasoning. This does pretty good.
So that's what we're gonna add, and we will be back to let you know if we made it better. So the only way that we can do this to make him in the shot is for him to stand 4 or 5 feet behind me.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, we got it to work. We tweaked it. The consistency is way better now that we added the 3rd can.
Significantly better.
So, what did we do? Whoa, Diva! So, I tweaked a lot of this recipe. At this point, it's basically not even what they said. I was just used the base. So we did 3 cans of the chickpeas plus 2 of the water that was in there. But we drained 1 of the cans. 5 teaspoons of garlic, 2 to 3 teaspoons of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of liquid aminos, chili lime a tablespoon, and then chili powder a tablespoon. And we like it, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yep.
Okay. The consistency is definitely thinner than store-bought hummus still, but I think that we'll just get used to it, or we'll like drain maybe a little bit more next time. So there we go. So this is a look at the final product. It made a lot. This is a 4-cup container. It's not quite full. And this is a 2-cup, which obviously isn't quite full, but I think it was like 5.5 cups that it made. So that's a lot of goodies. But yeah, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's a little on the thinner side, but maybe it'll set up more when it's colder, because when I originally put it in the fridge. You okay, ma'am? Okay. Before I put it in the fridge, originally, it was thinner, so when it was cold, it was a little bit thicker. So this will be good for us. Alright everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with me today as I experimented with my hummus. Pretty excited that I finally tried it. Pretty excited I finally busted out my food processor. I am definitely going to start making this as a staple for us, just to try and cut out any extra preservatives and oddball things that they throw and stuff. Trust me, you will still see hummus being purchased. We are not gonna never buy it ever again, but on the weeks that I have time to do it, I'm going to try and make it. So thanks guys, have a good one.